Let's do a coin update here. I'll do the overall market here in a bit, but coin first. Show you where we're at in this move. So we have 1, 2. Let's clarify a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. A, B, C, 4. You can verify this pretty easily with parallel lines. So we have wave 1, wave 3, and we break it with wave 4. So now we can figure out where wave 5 is going to go. So wave 5 should be somewhere in the middle. We've already hit the middle. Is it over with? Let's go down to the 3-day chart. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then right here is potentially a fourth wave, or a fifth wave. Let's actually look at that. It probably is a fifth wave. Slightly makes a new high. So I would say wave 3 ended right here. So if wave 3 ended right there, excuse me, then let's figure out where wave 4 would end. Wave 4 should have ended right here. Excuse me. So, you know, I'm kind of going back and forth on this though. This is not right. This is wave 3 right here, because this has to be ABC. You have A, B, C, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we're only in wave 4 of the third wave here. So it crossed right here. It went a lot farther than expected. And then that should be wave 1 of the fifth wave higher. And if that's the case, then I would expect something up here around, not very much higher than the recent high, maybe 340 for wave 5. And then that would just be overall wave 3. So I'm looking at it like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably get another fourth wave, and then a humongous fifth wave. So in my opinion, trying to figure out if these right here, these smaller waves, are, you know, first waves or second waves, this move, in my opinion, has to be a first wave. Has to be. Because if it comes down here, the invalidation mark, I guess you can technically have a diagonal in a wave 3, but more than likely, if it breaks below 220, then that invalidates the whole move. The move's over with. And at that point, too, I would be like, all right, this is likely some kind of ABC move down. So with all that being said, I think that this is likely a first wave, and this is a second wave. We've already retraced to the 0.78 fib. This should be finished. It should be finished. And if it's finished, then I would expect wave 3 to 327. And then I would expect pullback, and then likely 340, like that. So I think that this is following. The top here was at 334. This would barely break the top, but that would be wave 5. How long will this take? 17 days in the bottom. So we're looking at January 17th. We'll see if it follows that or not. I would expect this to hit the midpoint probably. So you got, make sure these are even. So yeah, probably something, maybe 360. 340 is a little bit too close. That's a day. So maybe 360. 364. And then that would be wave 3. And then we could do the same thing for wave 3 and wave 4. This could go, this is probably going to correct from there. But it might be a quicker correction. This might be, maybe it only goes into February a little bit and then we get this. So with that, all that being said, I think that coin probably bottomed already. Maybe today was the bottom. It's in a demand zone. But let's say it didn't bottom, it can still come down here. Invalidation for what I just said is 246. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out because QQQ looks like it might be coming down more. So we'll find out if I'm right or not. And then also Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin might just be finishing that move right now. Topped out yesterday. I don't know. That's a pretty deep first wave. I think it's just finishing it right now. I think this is it. We might just be getting a... Or is this going to end up being a bigger fourth wave? It's always something to change here. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is actually third wave here? Nah, I don't think so. Because that only took 3 days. This took 5 days. So I think I'm right. I just don't know why this hasn't bounced yet. But I guess it makes sense. This can go down to 89,000 for a third wave, pull back, and come down here to 87,000, which is the target overall. So we'll see what happens with coin. I really feel like it probably bottomed, but you never know. This stock could come all the way down here to 245, 240, double bottom, and then just take off. So my analysis is saying that the bottom is here. Next move takes us to 327. And then it heads up here to 360. January 17th, that's only 9 days away though. So we'll see. Is Bitcoin going to bottom in like the next couple of days? Is it going to go maybe like right here to 90,000? It only needs to cross this parallel line right here. It only needs to come down here to like 92, 91,000. That's a wave 4. And then Bitcoin is going to go like that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe this is a bigger fourth wave too. It could end up being a triangle or of some sort. Maybe this ends up going up here and then finally comes down. Maybe coin makes its move up to 320 or 340 when it does this, and then it comes down and coin does a fourth wave and then it goes back up. So I'm going to follow my technical analysis on coin. Not sure what Bitcoin is going to do exactly, but 87,000 is possible for a wave 4. Only needs to cross this parallel line. Mara, might as well add these in. I said this was a wave 4, and it was going to come down and fill the gap. Very, very possible. Still going to happen. This looks to me like an ABC move for wave 4. And then you'll get wave 5 down here at like 16 bucks. So Bitcoin probably is just going to keep on going down. Maybe coin comes down here to 240. Clean spark. potentially the same thing. It looks to me like. Five down here. Maybe it comes all the way down here to 7. That's the bottom of the parallel line. If you look at the parallel line on log chart, this is the bottom right here, $6 or $7. So we'll see. You would think though, if these come down here to $7, that coin would go down and break the low. So a little bit of discrepancy between the two. Let's see what happens. The market is just sitting there, and I'll do a separate video for the overall market.